Let's get it. 2 for 2. Let's go for France game.
On the board in Group I, and it is Iraq who are going to get us underway, kicking from right to...
Wow, the link's not working. What's going on?
The end of this one. Talks a lot about the connections with his players yesterday. He was at times questioned quite. In Iraq, Tony, a team. Early appears to have started on the right. They've sent Elise. And where we're sitting.
What is happening? Is this?
Against Senegal. Tony's challenge was a clean one. And it's ultimate.
I have snacks in this my house again. Oh, let's go grocery shopping with that. Every second, one kind bill will just come out from you. Every second, one bill is coming to light.
This is ball against Norway. Out there, and Hussein Ali making some ground up that side of the field.
You're not supposed to sit down and watch. Are you even thinking?
He gets away from the Bay.
I could have just watched it on campus. I shouldn't be live properly. Instead of stressing myself, I think I should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that.
Goalkeeper in midfield. It gets away from Dembele. Doesn't look the goal.
Micalo's going to be a key player in the middle.
at the feet of Ahmed Basil, and that's been one of the big talking points in the Iraqi media about the choice of goalkeeper. The veteran 35-year-old Jalal Hassan started the last game. Some criticism of the goal. He didn't clear his lines, and he enabled Erling Haaland to block it and see the ball ricochet into the net. Also, Basil was in goal for the triumphant night in Mexico when Iraq...
Well, I'm just gonna shift his head, guys, since he's annoying as hell. I go shake my head. Man, I'm under stress. At least I know I saved myself comb. Bro, what's going on now? Come on, watch World Cup again. Ha! Understand what's happening now.
About it today. Add on to some of that terrific discussion.
Do potencial total dele. A gente vê muito Dembélé saindo do PSG jogando pelo lado direito. Aqui a tentativa do Iraque dentro da área, sobe. E na sequência afastaria o Jules Koundé. A sobra no meio do Adrien Rabiot.
None of them are even clear safe.
Pero el que rechazó fue Koundé. Y después Rabiot jugando ahí con Lucas Digne. Lucas para Mbappé que se da la vuelta, atención, arranca velocidad. Ojo con cómo va volando Barco, la bajaron a Kylian Mbappé, que con la primera pelota le cometió falta a Amir Alamaré y le mostraron al número 16 bajo la primera amarilla del partido.
Así es, la primera amarilla para un jugador de la selección de Irak, Al-Amari, que ya se convierte en el primer amonestado del partido.
Fue el avance prometedor el que invita a Fischer, Jaime, a sacar amarilla.
Es correcto, José Luis, exactamente. Lleva con balón controlado, con espacio abierto, con múltiples opciones, y parece que está bien sancionado, como tú lo bien dices, por cortar un avance de promesa.
Es muy inteligente Mbappé, porque no se espera hasta llegar a la línea final donde se cierran los espacios, hace el primer quiebre desde la conducción.
Amaga Dembélé, viene el centro de Barcola a segundo palo, Sanda trata de meter la pelota, un Micalo sigue peleando penal, clarísimo. Fischer, ¿cómo? Fischer. Bueno, estamos muy lejos, eso sí, pero yo como que vi que lo conectaba. Ya Jaime nos dirá qué opina de esta acción, pero Fischer ni dudó en la indicación de que sigan jugando. Ulises.
They started faster than the last match. And the FIFA president in the house today. Second visit of Gianni Infantino.
Don't know how he does it.
Yeah,
he's everywhere.
He's getting around. He's getting around and seeing all these great venues and enjoying some amazing games. Everything is new for Iraq at this World Cup. All three of their group opponents, teams they've never met before, so a learning curve for sure.
It's time pass, guys.
Dean is one of the changes, and he was looking long.
I go shift his head, Charlie.
Upset there, I think he thought he
I don't know.
Well, Drew Fisher, the referee out there, won't stand for anything. He's one of Major League Soccer's best. He's actually the reigning MLS Referee of the Year. It's a prize he's won for the last 2 years. Refereed the big game of the year over here last year, the MLS Cup final. Won by Miami, and a certain Leo Messi, who has been on target again today to extend and break the World Cup scoring record. Has 18 goals at the World Cup, surpassing Miroslav Klose. Kylian Mbappé on 14, became France's record World Cup scorer in their first game. Dembélé gets it back. Beckham getting it away. Rabiot. Overlap from Dean. dealt with by Zaid Tassin. Having to camp in and around their 18-yard box at the moment. 3 shots already for the French, all off target. It took them 53 minutes through Michael to put them on target in their opening group game.
What's going on now?
Before he tries to go after the ball with a belly.
This is not life, man. Stop this bullshit.
They're just able to keep that, although he couldn't return it cleanly to Dembele. Hussein wins the first header, second ball won by...
I never used to use before. I don't forget.
Containment at the moment for this Iraqi team.
I'm not money to shoot, bad.
Dembele, that took a deflection, and then the defender got in the keeper's way. Elise pouncing. Raqqa got to try and push up a bit here because it's just going to come straight back at them. This is Manu Kone.
They're too far back at this time. They have to take advantage of the times the ball goes out. They have to step out as a unit, try to put a little bit more pressure on the ball in the center of the field.
Mbappe. Dembele leaves it. Elise likes it on that left foot. You can see what he was planning. It was an important block. Calamari. Interchanging of the French players as well. Mbappe hits it! Oh, what a strike!
Jesus. Force of nature.
He said yesterday,
Force of nature.
Pages of history here. Well, he's blazing a trail of his own.
Kylian Mbappe.
The general leading from the front, in front of his father, and France lead in Philadelphia.
Hey! Kylian Mbappe.
And what a goal this is, Tony.
Oh, what force of nature.
Mbappe dribbling inside.
Man, with weak foot
And just
chest.
finds that far post with a bullet shot that was in the goal before the goalkeeper can go anywhere near. It was coming, and there it is. Mbappe makes it 1-0.
On the occasion of his 100th cap for France, at still the age of 27, his father Wilfred is in the crowd today. What a proud moment for him to see his son starring again on the world's biggest football stage. And that really a result of a dominant opening to the game for the French. Leo, I'm chasing you.
The general strikes again.
World Cup goal.
in a tie now with the Brazilian Ronaldo. 15 minutes played in Philadelphia.
We saw it coming, Tony. Iraq is going to have to step lines a little bit more, put pressure on the ball. Otherwise, this looks like it's going to be chance after chance.
Kunde. Even out there right now, Iraq, they've just got to try and win a few individual battles out there, haven't they? And try and get hold of the ball. I think it's interesting. We saw Brazil-Haiti here on Friday night. The Haitians changed their formation, ran a different system. And it actually worked against them in the first half, and they were effectively out of the game by half-time. Everything we've heard about Iraq, as we see Mbappe's wonderful scoring record over his last dozen caps, 11 goals. Well, here's a chance to another foray forward, and it was Kassim putting the ball into the box, and Magnon is there. But everything we've heard about Iraq is that they won't change out of the system. They're 4-4-2. Graham Arnold even said yesterday, he never sends a team out not to lose. He sends a team out to win. But they did change things, and they have changed things, and it's cost them early. Whether going 4-4-2 would have made any difference the first 15 minutes, I'm not so sure, but it's still interesting that they went with a slight tweak to the system.
No doubt, and it's of course always easy to be off the field and coach someone else's team. But at the end of the day, you know, Ayman seemed a lot more comfortable with Al-Hamadi up there with him so that he could step into midfield and be involved a little bit more. Now he's left alone at the top.
Well, he said
it's not easy.
And they were looking for him again there. Cleared away by Al-Amari. Yeah, the other thing about Mbappe is he's normally a guy for Act 2 or the encore. His last 13 World Cup goals prior to today had all come in the second half and beyond. So he started early, and that is a worrying sign for this Iraqi team.
He's about to get dangerous.
And the wave has started early inside the stadium too, as Rabiot gives away the free kick.
France here may be better off giving up a little bit of possession and allowing Iraq to step out, to have a little bit more space to exploit behind the defense.
They must try not to give away possession too cheaply. Barcola now, Mbappe's in the middle, others arriving. Bradley Barcola. Two players on him, but he can still deliver the cross. Dembele was poised, and Mbappe left it for him. It was a terrific path. A long path, though, to this World Cup for Iraq. 21 games they played to qualify. Of course, difficult logistics to even get to Mexico for the final stages of the qualifying playoffs, and there ultimately they would beat Bolivia and go through. But this feels right now like it's going to be a very long night for them.
But that's a great point, because, you know, obviously every team that comes to the World Cup wants to win all their games, and of course every team wants to be World Cup champion, but sometimes success is not the same for all teams, and I think it was great for Iraq to make it here, and their success maybe is measured a little bit different than other teams, right? By being competitive and by showing their country that they can compete at the international level against some of the best players in the world, which they are doing today.
Breaks down for them. That's Zayed Ismail, plays for Al Talaba. in Iraq. Barker, look at that pace. That ball might have just gone out, but no flag at the moment. Lifted in again, and the goalkeeper opts to punch. Koundé wide to Dembele, and that's a good block. And Dosky looks down the line for Bayesh. But right now they can't get out, can they, to have this Iraqi team? They're pinned relentlessly in their own half.
Yeah, they're going to have to connect passes really quickly in order to allow their attacking midfielders or forwards to get up the field a little bit more. But they're releasing those passes too early, and there's not enough time for the full team to come out as a unit.
Rabiot sliding it forward for Barkala, cleared away by Micalo. I think they will be grateful for the hydration break, which we're not too far away from. A very warm and muggy evening here. It's temperature up in the high 80s. Up at Micalo.
I thought we were using Fahrenheit.
Now Dembele lifted in, and they were looking for Mbappe. Behind it goes. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, I think Mbappe's looking for the call there, but it didn't seem to be anything more than a shoulder to shoulder.
And with that, the referee halts proceedings momentarily, and we head into our first hydration break.
A safer Ontario means playgrounds with no drug injection sites nearby. It means fewer cars being stolen thanks to more police officers and prosecutors. New jails so criminals stay behind bars. Public spaces without encampments. And bail reform that protects our neighborhoods. We're making every corner of Ontario safer to make all of Ontario safer. That's how we protect Ontario.
Wait for the ultras. Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Micalo Ultra Zero.
Just hydration break, and they used to cover it. I just lying. This is what you call money making break. This is the break where millions are made.
With Amex Platinum, the possibilities you imagine can become the moments you experience. It's the tape
But you can do
we talk
better.
about
You guys
for
are
months.
selling tickets.
Just looking turns
God
into
knows how
just
much.
booked.
Yeah,
And
you
you
can
can
allow us
feel
to watch
the
our
rush
players.
as
I'm
you're
supposed to
living
watch
that
them while they are
bucket
drinking
list
water.
moment. For a life
Their
like
every
no other,
move.
you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Hydration break comes to an end at the Philadelphia Stadium. France 1, Iraq 0. And there's the goal scorer on the right. And the coach on the left who's lifted a World Cup, won a World Cup, and an early change for Iraq. Ali Al-Hamadi is coming on, and Ayman Hussein is coming off out. We don't know quite why at this point, but you would feel it is likely to be an injury. It seems he's favouring the groin there as well. So it's a blow to lose a talismanic striker. The 30-year-old who scored 9 goals in qualifying is replaced by a player who did start the first game, Al Hamadi.
Yeah, it's unfortunate injury there. As Ayman and Al Hamadi together, you know, when I saw Hamadi get up, I thought he was going to go likely maybe to 2 forwards.
Just give this Baba $50 plus.
Unfortunately, there's an injury there.
To line up my hair for just 2 days.
That's going to hurt.
2 days, that's it.
See how Al Hamadi can get on as well.
Next person, I'll cut my hair and cut rubbish and I'll send you $50. I'll cut nonsense, I'll punch your head.
What he could do up there either, but you know he's got that aerial strength. Super header against Norway. Kasim down the right. Early touch for the substitute, it's blocked. Al Hamadi on the books of Ipswich Town, recently promoted to the Premier League in England, but he spent last season playing in the English Football League for Luton Town on loan.
And it looks clearly like a dehydration break. Coach took advantage of that by tactically trying to move the lines a little bit higher.
Bayesh. Helps left for Doski, who could deliver a good ball, and he does so there. And they got the header in at the far post, and they win the corner. Which has been reversed, I believe. It's a goal kick.
This is great service by Doski, and you know, this is what he does. He gets up and down the line. If there's a little bit more time where Iraq can hold possession, Doski likes to get down the line for these type of crosses and can be dangerous.
Doski actually scored a tremendous goal from the left-hand side against Spain in a pre-World Cup favourite friendly that finished as a 1-1 draw. He managed to fire it in from the left flank. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt whether he meant to shoot on the night. The hydration break maybe just giving them a chance to reset. We'll see though, and whether it's just going to fall back into the trend of almost total France possession.
Well, in the end, Tony, it's not only about what you're trying to do, right? You know, France has great players all over the field, and each one of them, you know, can create a scoring opportunity. You know, we're thinking about this coming into this game, how France has 6-7 players that can potentially play at any one time, and they're interchangeable with each other. They can play any of those positions up top.
Deschamps answering a few of his critics as well. I thought it was interesting in his press conference yesterday as he had 1 or 2 spiky exchanges with journalists. He pointed out his logic behind the team, and then he quickly said, and my logic is good enough for me, but the sole objective, he said, is to qualify after the second game. Well, they're on course, of course, to do that right now. A win here this evening would see France book their place in the round of 32. Iraq will go to the final day as things stand. Al Hamadi helped wide by Ismail. Seeing how he is out there. And the cross takes a deflection, and this time it is a corner. Rush. The Iraqis, they generally utilise an in-swinging foot to take these. They've lost the presence of Ayman Hussein up there for this one, of course, so Al Hamadi will be one of the target men. Not before Drew Fisher's had a word talking to Ahmed Kassim. You'll know him from refereeing in the domestic league. Ahmed Kassim, you'll know him. he stands over the corner. Too deep and ultimately out for the French throw.
Looks like they were looking for Saeed in the far post as he was trying to free himself to come around the back.
A little better this since the hydration break from Graham Arnold's Iraqi side. He did joke before the game in the press conference when he was asked how he would try and contain this dynamic French attack.
Overhitting it, either under or over. Just to be better. Kune with the throw. Turn from Kassem taken away from him, Jules Koundé. Dembele popping up left side.
Nah, that shit's pissing me off. What the fuck is this? Give me sweet dead.
Kone. Wide for Barcola. This is comfortable at the moment for France, isn't it?
At the same time, if you're Iraq, there's no need to get desperate. It's still a one-goal game. Anything can happen in one play.
Dean-Stross. And a cushioned header back to Ahmed Basil. I think it's interesting as well, Tap. The first game, they were really in it against Norway, and talking to members of the Iraqi media the last few days, their feeling was that it was a better performance than they expected against Norway, but it was a poorer result than they hoped for. They knew this was always going to be the game that was the mountain to climb kind of fixture.
And I think that's exactly how we saw that game. I thought they were very competitive against Norway. They were in the game and trying to win the game for most of that time. Unfortunately, in the end, that fourth goal for Norway made it a score.
Can't do anything. What's happen? Can't do anything. I'm not coming down. Go and call your girlfriend. Let her come and sign you. His patient's not in the building. I know they sign anybody, you know. When they come up from my manager's strength.
Just use the elevator and calm down.
I don't have strength.
That's why you're using the elevator.
That's the point.
That's why I was fighting with calls because I was down there. Okay.
Call patience now, let her sign you in.
Yeah, stop that. Stop that, man.
Uncle, go and call patience. Oh, bye bye. Call patience. I did my room. You get girlfriend, go call her, leave me alone. Can't call your babe to sign you in. Why are you disturbing me? I beg, let me unmute this thing, Jerry. Oh, it's all unmuted. My bad. Why is it disturbing me? Why are you disturbing me? It's half time you go call. I'm not gonna pick your call. They disturb my phone. I can't even block WhatsApp now for this thing. Because now because of I take CD call sef. For scripts.
Born in Manchester to Pakistani father and Iraqi mother.
match never sweet. This match is dead. Stay in your wing, Kylian Mbappe. Stay in your wing. Like, do you look like looking for the left wing? Stay at the center and receive the ball.
That's the earliest substitution we've seen at this World Cup so far.
Yeah, I don't really send anybody back.
This is around the time where I think if you're France, you have to start thinking about getting another goal. They need to start moving the ball a little bit faster. It seems like Iraq has slowed the French team down to play at their speed.
We now have a downpour, which we feared might come along. There is a risk of further lightning in the area as well, so keep a close eye on that. But the game continues in the pouring rain at the moment, and forward come Iraq with Zoski.
Rain, quoi? Il est rain.
Lower ball.
I thought they said the stadium is covered.
Open, and so open to the elements.
Come on, France, I expect more from you.
Definitely a day to bring the poncho along.
Everybody's at that stadium now, wait. Hey.
See a little bit more zip on the surface as well now, couldn't we? As we get an impromptu watering.
France, play ball now. What the guy is doing?
Micalo, he's got Elise on one side. He goes alone for now. And then it is knocked away by Trotsky.
That was a good run by Barkla straight up the middle. It seemed like he had a little opening to take a shot himself. Maybe being a little bit too unselfish on that play.
Still just the solitary goal from Mbappe is the difference, and that's the encouraging sign for now for Iraq, who spent so much of this first half just sitting deep.
The
Where the French centre-halves are playing though, well inside the Iraqi half. Quasi midfielders almost.
That's all. And the bill is washed. Bring him off, Jari. Usman Ballon d'Or.
The stadium situated in the south side of Philadelphia. The baseball park is next door. NBA arena close by as well, where also the ice hockey team plays. Away to my left, I can see downtown Philadelphia, and it's shrouded in clouds at the moment.
Bro, bring on Ryan Shaky. What's all this? Actually, your match is not sweet.
Bayesh.
Red card.
No foul. Elisa.
No foul, okay. Give me ID.
Run by Zaid Ishmael. Oh, then they'll have a go from distance.
Who's that? Who's that?
Try anything tonight, why not? He's in that kind of frame of mind.
Who's that fool?
And what a good idea from Mbappe there. Here's
that was Mbappe.
Fabio gets a piece of the ball.
That guy would do anything for a goal right now. You come back, you still have another World Cup for you.
Goes down as another shot off target, and the only shot on target of the game so far is the goal that is the difference between the two teams.
Mbappe has 2 more World Cups to prove himself. There's no stress.
The 15th at World Cups. The rain's got a little heavier now.
These are the worst conditions to play, Gary. Hey! catch any injury.
No more.
It's over.
We've got a referee, Drew Fisher, who, being domestically based in this country, is more than used to these kind of monsoon-type conditions you get through the summer. Can generally clear quite quickly when you get a downpour like this and blow through. They're worried it might go through to New York tonight. Here's Mbappe.
Hey!
He's still got it. It seems.
What was that done?
To his boots. And they're up with the free kick.
Wait, show that thing again. Show that thing again.
Here's Mbappe with a great turn. Leaves two defenders behind. And one of them just gets a little toe on it and prevents Mbappe from getting the shot off with the inside of the foot. He was lining it up for an inside of the foot to the far post.
Mbappe is actually very good. Mbappe will break more records than Messi. I'm seeing it. Mbappe will break a lot of records. World Cup is what, for 4 years. I feel like Mbappe still has 8 years in him now. I mean, 27 plus 8, that's what it's 5. That guy will retire like 40.
Did you want your suit to get that wet? My goodness. You're one of the most dapper men I know, Tab. You wouldn't step out into this with that suit on, would you?
I would. I would. 100% I would.
You were a suit and tie manager, weren't you?
That's right.
Tonight for now. So far so good, but just the one goal for the French.
They should have put France games in French-speaking states now. They should have put it in Vancouver, or they should have put it in Toronto.
Part of the experience.
They can't go US. This FIFA, they are just money-making machines. That's all they are doing. All these players to make money.
Quite difficult at the moment. It's really coming down. Zaid Ismail finds Zaid Sassin. There's the momentum of the game so far. You can see that little spike for Iraq that came after the hydration break, but for the most part it's been the French in control.
Jesus.
So the only surprise really is that they haven't created too many more gilt-edged chances and extended the advantage given.
Is that Bacola?
That's
Bacola.
We'll have 4 minutes of added time at the end of this first half, and I imagine they're going to
I think they're playing for
during the half-time break.
Because I'm seeing
this way the system can move through.
This is scam, bro.
Al-Hamadi. Kearney there with the challenge and ultimately the foul.
Yellow once.
I believe it'll be 3 minutes that will be added.
Yellow once. They land on the leg. Yellow once.
And if you're France, these are the little things that you're worried about. As we see the fans having fun and creating those experiences. The rain makes it better.
They'll use anything to stay dry. There's the ponchos that have been handed out now. You're on camera.
Wipe the camera now. Wipe the camera. Allez les bleus, tu donnes des chances. Allez les bleus. Magnifique, tu donnes des chances.
So much on the back foot, and yet they only trail by a goal to nil. Here, Al-Hamadi stands over the goal kick, sends it deep.
Magnifique. Allez les bleus, tu donnes des chances. Allez les bleus.
It's going to be a big positive when they go
it's a best France.
3 minutes of additional time. And all the control of the French have exerted on the game. It's only the one goal.
And that's what I was going to say on that free kick. It's exactly what you want. You're in the game. You're one play from getting a point here. And if you're Iraq, that's what you're looking for. You're hanging in there. Any one play, any one set piece can get you back in the game.
Oh mon Dieu! Il y a des champs, oh mon Dieu! France are looking hard to guy.
Micalo sending it wide. Hussein Ali is over there. Can't control it though.
Oh mon Dieu! Il y a des chances. Allez les bleus! I love French, man. I'm telling you.
Because I think as we've got closer to half time, the realization is that, you know, Iraq can be satisfied in so many ways with this, as far as they've managed to stop the French really having too many outright scoring chances. They've conceded a fine goal from Mbappe. They've certainly ceded possession throughout the game, but they're only a goal down, and that's a big positive for Graham Arnold as he talks to his players at half time, no doubt. In fact, they're trying to get forward again here through Castle. And now Al Hamadi goes wide. It's these situations where they need to get some numbers in there, and it breaks down again. Final minute, first half. Well, it was just a shower. It's almost stopped now, hasn't it? France ready for the whistle, I think.
Seems like they both are ready for the whistle at this point.
Match is dead, guy. We need some excitement. Bring on Ryan Shaky. Bring on Desiree Doué. On peut comment?
And there it is.
Oh mon Dieu!
100th capital for Kylian Mbappe's goal is the difference as the two teams head to the dressing rooms amid some fierce rain here at the Philadelphia Stadium. The half-time score is France 1, Iraq 0.
Oh mon Dieu, tu donnes des chances.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia is sporty, very sporty. When she's not on the field, she's gaming on it. All five get what they want in the EV5 and a little more. Kia, movement that inspires. Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
What does he get?
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. But hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
That's snacks in my room. That's depressing. Man needs to go shopping.
Players are set to take the field, and Canada is fired up. Is there a touch? Penalty. That is a massive decision.
Dove's Menkia.
Hey man, how much money do you make?
You can tell me. I'm a national treasure. I'm Will.
Okay.
Look, I get it. We're Canadian. We don't like to talk about money because money isn't just money.
Who doesn't like to talk about money? I love money. That's your business.
Your bank should be too. RBC is built for real life with 150 years of proven performance. You deserve banking that's personal because your money isn't the whole story. You are. Whoa.
Allez les bleus, du des champs. Oh mon Dieu.
If football were a nation,
Elle serait la plus grande du monde.
si el
Allez les
fútbol fuera un
bleus.
idioma,
Allez les bleus. Oh mon Dieu, du des champs.
Não importa onde estejas.
no matter who you are,
La pasión al fútbol
Pertenece.
to the biggest team on the planet.
El fútbol une el mundo.
Football unites the world.
Kylian Mbappe scores his third goal of this World Cup. 14 minutes in Philadelphia to give France a 1-0 lead against Iraq in Group I. This is the Coca-Cola halftime. And Mbappe gets his goal shortly after Lionel Messi had scored twice in the first game of the day to give Argentina the win against Austria. Just one shot on target for France. It was that strike from Mbappe. They've had 58% of the possession. No shots on target through Iraq's first 45
Iraq
minutes of
hasn't
play.
even shot ball at post.
As we welcome you back inside our studios here at Jack Pool Plaza in downtown Vancouver. Kick-ups going on outside, probably better than if we tried to do that in here.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, better than Stevie, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Luke Wildman, Stephen Caldwell, Tossic Ricketts and Kevin Kilban. You might know before the game that Kev went big with his predictions that Kylian Mbappe would score a goal. Well, he's right again. I mean,
I don't
amazing. What can we say?
No, I don't want to talk about it. He still needs to more though. Let's talk about the player. Let's talk about the player, not me.
Let's talk about the goal and how he scored that goal. 11 goals now Kylian Mbappe has scored across Qatar and in the opening 1.5 games of this tournament. But that was the first of the 11 with his left foot. As someone who made a career out of left foot strikes into the top corner, Kev.
Now, again, let's
break this one down.
It's nothing to do with me. Do you know what it is with the striking? You see, it was like there's a lot of connection really through the half with Elise and Mbappe. Also, Dembele's had a lot of influence over the half as well, but more so Elise and Mbappe. And it is Elise that finds him. But if you look at the position he's in when he's taking the strike on, Luke, there's very little for him to hit. And he's on his big side, he's on his left foot. There's nothing really for him to get at in there, Stevie. And he's got to hit it true, he's got to hit it clean, and there's only one place it can go. It is phenomenal how he does it, and I don't know how he does it because most of my strikes from distance was head down, get over the ball and get it on target. So, but he knows exactly what he's doing. It's calculated. Excellent strike, amazing goal, and I said it's even more amazing. It's on his weaker left foot.
Yeah, and the technique is spectacular. We're highlighting the players back here for Iraq. There's so many bodies around. This is before the goal, but you see nearly everybody is in the box because they're just getting penned back. It's not even a plan to be that deep. It's just France are so good that they end up so deep. They don't get out here. They got to try and get out like higher, quicker. But it's so hard. We talked about the concentration, trying to defend against these world-class players. It's too much. And then the little triangles and that freedom that Mbappe's had today. He's been, they've dragged him out the box and now he's got a bit of space. They don't get out to him quick enough. But the freedom of Mbappe roaming around, trying to be a support with Elise, Dembele, they've had more movement today. And it suited Mbappe. It's gave him that license to get on the ball more. And it's such a true strike.
It's split-second stuff for Steve, because he's got to hit it in that moment. If he doesn't hit it in the moment or in any way mishits that shot on his left foot, it gets blocked. So it's only one place it goes, Luke. It's just unbelievable goal.
100 caps today, 59 goals for Kylian Mbappe, and 15 World Cup goals now as well. We did find something that Stevie has in common, actually, with Kylian Mbappe. He uses his left hand and right foot.
Well, I was two-footed. Mbappe's more right-footed.
He's more right-footed.
I was two-footed.
So the comparisons end right there.
Exactly.
Honestly, yes.
What about Iraq? What have you seen from them today, Kev?
Well, obviously not enough getting forward. I think we spoke about this, and it would be about managing the moments across the half. I think that's how it was going to be. Get through the first 15 minutes toss, get through the first half an hour, try to manage that. And ultimately, they haven't succeeded. They've showed a lot of defensive solidity to toss at times, haven't they? That's the way it's been with them.
Yeah, they're courageous. You know, this is what they had to do. They had to stay compact. They had to stay disciplined. And they weren't too bad defensively. They had 11 tackles, 8 interceptions, 3 blocks, 19 clearances, guys. They're winning the duels, so they're doing everything they can. Of course, that goal is an excellent strike by Mbappe. Yeah. You know, it's going through traffic. He picks the corner. But they haven't been too bad defensively.
But a little bit of a threat from crosses, as we say.
Yeah, I think that is the threat, Steve. Yeah, we spoke about it before the game. It might be a set piece, but they will get bodies forward. I say a lot. Not a lot, but when they do,
they commit people in the box.
They do commit, and that's where they will get any joy.
And I also think it's been impressive that they've stayed in the game. When they conceded that goal, I thought it was going to be 2 and 3.
And the hydration break helped them.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. They're still in the game. They understood how difficult this was going to be. But I think it's impressive that it's still only 1-0, so that they've still got a fighter's chance.
Iraq have lost all 4 of their World Cup games. Last time they were in the World Cup in 1986, 3 straight defeats. They opened here with that 4-1 loss against Norway, and after 45 minutes of play, they're down against the 2-time world champions France. Kylian Mbappe with the only goal of the first half, and then the rain started falling, and it is still falling in Philadelphia right now. In fact, fans have been asked to evacuate the stands, so the restart could be delayed there. France leading by 1-0 against Iraq.
Yo, Dane.
Yo, JD, you see my text? They haven't lost. These guys are unbelievable.
They haven't lost?
Since 96.
Haven't lost yet.
Got snacks. Real Canadian Superstore. A whole world and more.
What if you could print every idea to life? Print your possible at vistaprint.ca.
How often do you get to cheer for Canada on home turf? How bad is it? Oh, no! I'm so sorry.
Cinco estrelas para você.
Not bad.
Right now on TSN.ca and the TSN app, we've got even more World Cup news, highlights and reaction from across the tournament. Don't miss a moment of the action and keep up to date with your favourite teams. All available right now on TSN.ca and the TSN app. Still to come today, after scoring twice in the opening game, Erling Haaland and Norway take to the pitch at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific against Senegal. That one coming up in New Jersey.
Our expectations of our performances and our results have probably gone up.
Just to look how far this team has come.
A team that never gives up, a team that's very hard to play against, and a team that's very talented.
If we're not at our best, we can lose to anyone, but when we are at our best, we know that we can beat anyone.
Based off the players we have playing at home, we can go as far as we want to go.
It's Kyle, we're in!
That's a really important kind of mentality. We are quite ready for any of the possibilities, and that's one of the things that we're always going to be, is we're never going to be unprepared. We also know with how we want to play our football, being on the front foot, is that if we can get an early goal and teams then have to open up and really try and attack against us, that'll open up more space for us to use our athleticism and play in space, and that really plays into our hands.
We have a lot more players playing in Europe, so I think that's a big thing, and playing at a high level. And then obviously Jesse came in and helped us grow as a team, as people, as players.
He's a very demanding coach, but it's only going to help us, and it suits our play style. If we play the way he wants us and play to our strengths, I think we can do special things.
We'll keep going as far as we can, and we have the players, the team to do that.
The further and further we go, if you're able to win, you have a chance to really leave an amazing legacy here with our country.
This is the scene in Philadelphia right now. They're in a 30-minute storm delay. And France leading by 1-0 at half-time, but people being asked to leave the stands. So the second half restart will be delayed in Philadelphia after that first half goal from Kylian Mbappe, which has them leading by 1-0. Not everywhere can be as nice in the summer as Vancouver.
We're fortunate.
Yeah?
We're fortunate, guys.
Well, you make up for it in the winter, Toss, I guess. We were just hearing from Alistair Johnston and a couple of the other Canadians there, so it gives us a chance to talk a little bit about Canada and where they're at right now. It's been a remarkable journey so far, and now, after what was the biggest day in Canadians' men's national team history, the chance to win a group at a World Cup, which is going to be something special as well.
Really special, and they've done phenomenally well that they're actually in that position that they can go and win the group. It's all down to the tremendous second game performance against Qatar, where Canada were just totally at it from the first minute to the last, Kevin. They're a team that are very confident right now. They're playing against an excellent Swiss side, but because of the way things have went and Canada have been progressing through this group, I feel like that they're maybe in pole position to go and get the result. Don't know if that means 3 points, but go and get the result, because as we know, a point would be enough to top the group.
I think it's going to be interesting, the approach. What do you do? Do you go out to win the game, or you just try and maintain what you sat on at the start of the game? And we all know it's a dangerous way to play if you start a game looking for a draw, playing for a draw, Toss, isn't it? And I don't see a different mindset from the way Jesse Marshall set them up. I think it will be about creating goals, creating chances, because that's his method of playing, and that's the way that he will do things. But you have to have that amount of caution. The way you look at it is, do not concede. And Canada, in all honesty, haven't faced an awful lot of shots. They've not faced an awful lot. Obviously, it was the Bosnia game we're going to judge that on. So I think if they have a similar sort of mentality defensively, that's where I can see Canada nicking a goal perhaps and actually winning the game.
Yeah, it's funny you talk about their mentality going in. Do they go for 1 point? Do they go for a win? And speaking with the players and hearing their mentality and how it's changed from the old Canada to the new Canada. The old Canada would be crunching numbers, doing the permutations, seeing what a tie would get them, if they lose, like with a little bit of doubt in their minds. But the new Canada, they go into every game knowing they can win and trying to win, guys. So I expect the same for this match against Switzerland. I don't think they'll go in trying to go for a tie. I was with Max the other day, and he was like, this team is hungry. We go into every game to win. And this is an opportunity, guys. This is an opportunity to finish first, stay in Vancouver, and get another crowd like we seen the other night. This whole city was red and in support for these guys. So that's what they're playing for. And I think they're going to go out there, obviously a tie and get it done. But I think they're going to go out there and make a statement and win.
I think they start on the front foot. I think that they use that momentum. BC Place was electric against Qatar, and they go for it. And if they get that opening goal in the game, then it puts them in such a strong position to at least not lose. Because I think if Canada get the first goal, that'll be such a platform to go in and get the result that they need. And so by starting positive would be the best tactic in the match, in my opinion.
Is Saliba coming in for Kone the only change that Jesse Marsh will make in this game? There's no other reason to change things right now, is there?
No reason at all. I don't think that Bombito's fit enough to start a game. I know he played 45 minutes, but it was a World Cup experience that he absolutely deserved. And it was easy, let's be honest. It was really easy for a centre-back in the second half of that game. So I think Saliba is the guy that will come in. He was excellent when he came in. He was waiting on his opportunity in a really difficult circumstance, considering that it was his good friend that had the serious injury in Ismail Kone. So I loved his concentration. I like the fact that he brought a new energy, Kev, and I think he's an outstanding player. You know how much I've liked him for years and years, but I do think his season in Belgium has took him on to new levels, and I think he's very capable of being dominant in the middle of the park and will not be overawed by some of the tremendous players that Switzerland have in that area.
Yeah, I think it is a drop-off. I have to say that. I think it's a drop-off, but I don't think it's much of a drop-off with Nathan Saliba and the standard of play that he is in comparison to Kone. And I think what he would bring actually over Kone would be actually more stability from the defensive side. I think he plays a more disciplined role. I think he would be able to sit in alongside Eustáquio at times, Toss. So I think he will bring that to them, and he won't. But what he does lack is maybe the unpredictability. That's the only thing that I think that sets Kone apart from him.
It's interesting because when Kone left Montreal, Club de Foot de Montreal, it was Saliba that came in and filled that position and filled that role there, and he did excellently. But before this World Cup and Luc de Fougereau started over with Bombito and his injuries, you would have thought maybe that's a drop off there. So this is an opportunity, guys. When these injuries happen, it's an opportunity for a player to step up and make his mark, and I think Saliba is ready for that moment.
I don't think it's a drop off. I do think it's a different player, and I think we need to recognise that. Kone is spectacular when he starts running with the ball, and he can change a game because of that explosiveness of his, and I don't think Saliba has that same style, but I do think that Saliba maybe is a little more mature on both sides of the ball than Kone is. So I think Canada might be more stable with Saliba in there, but they are going to miss that.
Is that what you want? You want stability now?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell, but I think in a game where you're looking to at least get a point, it's not a bad thing, right? He's going to be in there, and he's going to be in the area of the park that most games are won and lost, and I do think that he'll be very comfortable in there with Eustáquio, assuming he's okay. I know we've had some doubts around him with training, but
he trained today.
Yeah, so he's trained, so he's good, he's fine, because that's vitally important that Nathan Saliba has that consistent, regular partner beside him, and Eustáquio has been wonderful in this tournament so far.
Sounds like it was just a maintenance day for Stephen Eustáquio yesterday. Is this the toughest test though in the midfield, this final game against Switzerland? Overall, it's certainly on paper the biggest test they've had at this World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, in the midfield, 100% the biggest test that they're going to face because of the quality of the players that will be in that area. You've got Xhaka, you've got Freuler, you've got different options, you've got a lot of movement in that midfield of Switzerland, and they've also got the Freiburg man Manzambi, who is more of an attacking player, but he is outstanding. He's really made an impact off the bench in this tournament. So I think the concentration needed in that area, Kev, with the movement and the different looks of players. Xhaka will try and control the pace of that game, and it's important that Canada don't give the ball back easily and allow Xhaka to start to dictate tempo. He's the one that you want to keep off the ball. He's maybe the one that you want to make sure can't get on it as easy from centre backs as well, because they will gain control if he's got the football.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say as well. I think when we looked at the Qatar game, we spoke before the game around having more interactions or more interplay with Jonathan David and Carl Larin. We may see Jonathan David reverting to the role that he had been playing, where he drops a little deeper to try to influence Granit Xhaka, or try to stop Granit Xhaka having so much influence on the game, and that's an interesting aspect as well, which he will do. But we still want Jonathan David playing higher up alongside Carl Larin. That's the thing that we're going to have here, Toss, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the experience will take a play in this match, because this is a team that has been to many World Cups, that have had many big moments and have made many deep runs. So it's going to be emotional. They both have a lot on the line to win the group. And it's just about that balance and the leadership through there. Xhaka, he has over 130 caps. He's been here a lot, guys. So it's going to be a battle of emotions. It's going to be, who's going to live up to the big moment and come out on top.
Well, just 48 hours from now, the game will just have kicked off just down the road at BC Place. So plenty of talking still to be done. No kickoff yet in the second half in Philadelphia, where they are currently in a storm delay. France leading by 1-0. We'll get you back there as soon as things start once more. Stay with us on TSN.
We'd like a hot dog for every country where Visa is accepted.
Okay.
Australia, Canada, Mexico, Argentina,
Oh my God.
United States. Are these cooked? Is this cooked?
Yes.
Ivory Coast, South Africa.
No more dogs.
Alrighty. Thank you. Next vendor. No one's more accepted. Worldwide.
Guys, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have enough Lay's for the game.
Let's go to the store then.
We cannot go in there. It's 2-pack. Just 2-pack. Hi, how you doing? We were having an awesome viewing party, and if you had Lay's, you can come with us.
How are you?
Chips? No Lay's, no game. He has them! He's trying to get the whole started. Welcome. Grab the dog. Buenas.
Got the snacks. Real Canadian Superstore, a whole world and more. It's Dollar Drink Summer at McDonald's. Get a small fountain drink or a small iced coffee for just $1 each plus tax. All summer long. Dollar Drink Summer, only at McDonald's.
Aww. What's going
Ben's
on
gonna
now?
miss him.
When you can say yes with TD MySpend. It's how we're making banking more human.
They cancelled the game.
Still in a weather delay in Philadelphia. France leading at half-time by 1-0. Kylian Mbappe scored it. Mbappe taking centre stage after earlier on today it was more Messi magic for Argentina against Austria.
Johnny fixtures, 6 of them split evenly between Kansas City, San Francisco,
On everything you need, I really like you.
Argentina breaks through to the last World Cup. They're still in tandem today. And for the great Milano further up the pitch, and he's just been cleared to play for Austria, former German under-21 international. There's Gregoric Kovacic. She wants him to feed and therefore the spaces. There's that Fernandez. It's a terrific challenge.
So they've cancelled the game. Almost sad. Very sad. Myself, I'm quite tired. Let me get back to sleep.
At the same time, doesn't make it easy.
Very chat. Love you guys so much. Shout out to everybody in the stream. And see you guys in the next stream, I believe.
And I think because of that, Martin, I can see this one being given.
Yes, Leo Messi's been getting ever closer to closer.
They actually cut the game short too. That's sad. Anyway. Anyway, chat, it's been a good one.
It's Lionel Messi.
I will see you guys later. Good bed.
For somebody of such ability.
Ciao.